Whammy. And now this. The Wall Street Journal claims that hackers are targeting schools across the nation. They're trying to get at student data. Hackers have hit more than 36 school systems this year. That's high schools, by the way. That's not colleges, I believe. Is that correct, Lizzie?
Yeah, that is correct.
That's high school and down, right?
Too.
Yeah. Joining us now is John Ackerly. He's a former White House policy director and tech official in the Bush administration. And, John, you know all about this stuff. Yes. You're the hacking expert. Right. You are.
Yes, for sure.
I'm telling you, you are. Okay.
Yes. So my brother as well, who spent 10 years at the NSA, really firsthand coming to grips with the challenges that we are seeing today on a societal basis.
Now, hackers are already into my personal information and everybody's personal information. They're in. They've got it. There's no protection. I'm done.
You know, that is a very astute comment. You are exactly right. I get asked by then CEOs every day, how do I protect my network? How do I build stronger walls to keep the bad guys from getting access to the personal information of my customers, of then students as well?
What do you tell them?
And the bottom line is, it's the wrong question. So the sad reality is that it's too late. The hackers are already in. Your data is already leaving. The only answer, and the right question to be asking, is how do I protect the data itself? How do I move those walls around the data? Because that's your health information, your bank statement.
Okay, hold on.
That's what matters.
So at the moment, the walls are around the corporate system.
Exactly. So it's around the perimeter.
Put the walls around my personal information.
Around every piece of data, email, files. Because when you think about it, what do you really care about? Do you care about a network, or do you care about health information, financial services information?
Yeah, but this is how you say you do it. Everybody's personal information is protected, on an individual basis.
That is correct.
The ring around my social security number, my birthday, and all the rest of it.
Exactly. So for the past 30 years, there's been a big challenge in that encryption and data protection has been too hard to use. And there is a new class of companies that is helping shift the conversation from the $125 billion that is really snake oil being pushed on the companies to say, let's protect your device, let's protect your network. The only answer is to protect the data and to do it in an easy way.
But you can do it. You can do it.
You can do it today. We do it both for the individual user, free software, 5 seconds to then download and install, and data at scale for the Fortune 50 enterprise, banks, et cetera, 7,000 customers, really all around ease of use and control. Because it's not just the hackers on the inside, it's also when you do business, you have to share your data with then third parties. And so you've got to move the control to that object as it flows.
Okay. So the protection goes to the individual and his set of data.
And it is really beginning to then happen. Over the past, it took Target and Sony and Equifax, right? This whole notion of kind of across your fingers, close your eyes, hope for the best is over. CEOs are getting fired for this. People's kids' information is being exposed. So the time is right now.
Now, do you think, a lot of us have been feeling this for some time, that everybody out there has got everybody's information? Is the big hack coming? Is the big deal coming where they take down a bank or a whole market or a state?
It is happening every day, right? It has already happened, and some of it has been explained to the public. A lot is happening very quietly. People are trying to do damage assessment over what is happening behind the scenes.
Do you know of companies which have been breached where the information has gone out and it's not been made public yet? Is that true?
Yes, absolutely. But at times it is the responsibility of the company to basically understand very quickly what is happening behind the scenes so that further damage is not done.
But I'm going
the real answer. Yeah,
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But from my point of view, you're telling me that I'm going to be hearing of more big data breaches to come. That's going to happen.
And on the infrastructure level as well. And I mean, we have got to come to grips as a society with this problem.
How close are the bad guys to taking down a bank or an insurance company or some major institution whose collapse would be serious indeed? How close are they?
So you have got to be a little bit careful about the kind of when, but the kind of fundamental challenge that these institutions have is understanding what they have in terms of their data. Because if you think about it, just one final point, like this is not all theoretical. It's also coming from the EU. Everyone should be circling May 2018 as a critical date where essentially it's a binding regulation that any company that has any personal information of a European essentially is going to have to give them the right to take it back, which is in many ways a positive step in that you're going to have to understand what you have and protect it at the data object level.
That's very interesting. John, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
It's complex stuff, but we all get the impression that something real bad's going to happen.
Well, it's been happening.
Stop it.
All right.